action.
This is good too because we had the poll up that got almost 60 votes. They were right. Welcome back to Coming This Summer.
The Crow.
The Crow. So for some reason, people thought it was a good idea to remake the movie, and I think a lot of the positive people remembering a lot of the stuff was because Brandon Lee died.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, because he died like in the last month of filming, so it was one of the very first movies that used like CGI to, old school back in the day to try to fill him in, and they brought like stunt doubles in to make it look like him because he didn't even finish the movie. So everybody was like, well, if we just remade it, without the guy dying, maybe, and they've been trying to remake it since. So for 30 years
and
almost.
What, based off a comic book, right?
Like a graphic novel.
Yeah. Like a rock star who got his girlfriend murdered. Like it's like a whole thing, like a gang of
it's like a weird Batman story. Yeah. It's like he goes to save his girlfriend and then they kill him, but yeah.
Then a crow came and then he
It's Catwoman. He's Catwoman.
The crow's like licking the wounds.
Yeah. Yeah. Crow!
He's like, I'm suddenly craving milk. I don't know why. Yeah.
I need to shit on your car. It's really weird.
I'm eating trash, dumpster diapers, fucking.
So
you do not want crow powers.
It's like they are smart, but yeah, here's some trash, like you're saying. This movie has changed directors, actors, producers, studios. The new one.
Yeah.
They've been trying to get this. To me, that's like after 10 years of development, maybe move on to something else.
Yeah, but when 10 years of development,
I would have scrapped it after 10 years.
It's like 20 though in the movie.
This is the 30th anniversary of the original of The Crow. 94 was 30 years ago. Oh my God.
Yikes.
I don't like that. But Lionsgate had Borderlands this year, which we all know flopped.
This is a Lionsgate movie too.
That's what I'm saying, which flopped bad, hurt them bad. This was also a Lionsgate movie that they sunk a big budget worth of money into because they thought bringing Skarsgård in would cause it. They like to take chances, but they've been on a run, and now it's all.
I can't see Skarsgård as anyone but Pennywise now.
Yeah,
it's really hard. Like in the eyes,
he was the best part of that Barbarian movie.
I don't even remember.
It was a terrible movie.
He's barely in it.
He's in the beginning and then like towards the end. Yeah, but like he plays a normal person. It's like he's a
normal guy.
He doesn't play a lot of normal.
No.
Every time I see Skarsgård, I just think Pennywise.
Yeah, he looks like. Just is.
Well, it's like his whole family. It's like his brother, I think, or his cousin or something was in True Blood because he's something Skarsgård.
The old guy in Thor.
And then the old guy in Thor and Avengers is a Skarsgård.
Yeah.
It's like they're taking over Hollywood.
Yeah,
Skarsgård. Keeping up with the Skarsgårds.
Keeping up with the Skardashians.
He's like, man, you're giving me work to do.
Yeah, this thing edits itself.
The writing was on the wall for this, and it didn't look good. But then, like the crazy hardcore like Crow fans were like, "No, people will show up, and it's going to make money.
They'll crow up."
So I put a poll up. I put a poll up on CTS, like over or under Borderlands, because that was a bomb.
Yeah, not even a number.
No,
that's like
I gave it like the 8.1 million, whatever it made opening weekend, and I think majority of you, like 58% said under, and it wasn't not just under, it was just over half.
Wow.
It only did 4.6 million opening weekend.
Jesus, it's terrible.
On a 80 plus to $100 million budget again.
Ooh.
Well, Borderlands put some stank in people's mouth, and that might be reflecting here. Because people are like, movies are so back with Deadpool Wolverine, and then Borderlands are like, oh, maybe not, though. And then this comes out, and they're like, definitely
See, that's what it is. And people talk about comic book fatigue, but no, it's shitty movie fatigue. Borderlands it's not the worst movie of all time, but it's not a good movie.
I enjoyed Borderlands more than The Crow.
See, that's bad. This should have been left alone. This proves, again, like, why are we trying to remake movies that people like? You're not going to get Lightning twice. Like, imagine if Back to the Future gets announced as a remake. I always go back to that because that's the perfect movie.
Yeah.
Perfect script. Everything about that movie is perfect. And if they remake it.
They made it to a musical.
Don't get me started.
We need a Crow musical. the movie it wasn't bad. It was just like it takes fucking forever
we'll have a review for it soon.
It drags along, and then by the time he like gets the Crow powers, it's like I'm already out. Like, but the action's dope as fuck.
Okay.
Like, and it looks so good, But like, I don't understand what his powers are because he's like, I can heal, but I also feel all the pain.
Is he
so
Deadpool?
At one point, he gets like hit by a fucking semi truck and like dragged underneath, and then like 10 seconds later, he's walking off.
So he's
And I'm
Deadpool.
like, your brain would shut down.
Yeah.
If you could feel all that pain, but like still heal from it, you would be dead. Like you'd be dead. So he's Deadpool, but not. So I'm like, I don't understand this. Like this movie's not for me.
Yeah, they have like
So
the weird Batman. He's got to get revenge on the people who killed someone he loves, but it's also
John
like
Wick style,
right.
Yeah.
And they got the Catwoman because he gets killed, and then some crows lick him up and make him super crow.
Also, every shot of him like walking through a dark alley, a crow like flies.
That's from like
And
the
I'm
original.
like, this crow needs to fucking land on his shoulder or I'm gonna walk out. And it never fucking
It's supposed to be like in the
happens.
original, it was like a spirit guy. Like that's the reason he's
Yeah.
back, and he's like following the crow, and it's like
yeah,
real.
he's like not mortal
Right.
anymore. He's like a ghost
he's
man.
like God Crow guy.
I just think of the Rick and Morty bit where he's got the two crows. He like spins the wheel for sidekicks and it
Oh my
lands on
God.
two crows. Like I can't think of anything else but that.
That was probably better than the movie.
It was.
Yeah.
It really was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame, man. Like there was two other new movies this week, Blink Twice and The Forge, which I
Is that
have.
the Channing Tatum movie? Blink Twice? Pretty sure.
I don't know. I haven't heard of either one of those, and they both made more money than.
I've heard of Blink Twice.
Have you?
That's been getting a huge marketing push. Yeah.
It only made 6.6 million opening weekend, but it's still
Still more than The Crow?
still more than The Crow.
And The Crow's a big IP.
That was.
Used to be.
That's it now. I think
Yeah.
you bury this, right?
Oh,
no-
God,
no more
yeah.
Crow.
No more
I
Crow.
wouldn't do
Stop
it.
trying to make The Crow a thing.
Yeah.
It's not.
It
Or if
sounds
you're
like a
going to,
South
make it
Park
a
bit.
Amazon Prime series.
Got Mintberry Crunch and The Crow, and they're coming to help you.
Shop Lagoo. Yeah, Skarsgård.
I'd rather see that movie.
The power of Crow and Berry.
Crowberry Crow.
Crowberry, Mintberry Crow. Fuck. Shop Lagoo.
Mintberry Crow.
All right, I think that's
Perfect.
from the games.
I
or
don't
if they're just
remember.
doing that.
See,
I don't remember that.
I thought it would have been the opposite. I figured Shadow would be bad until the end, and then they would have to all team up for.
Well, I think
to
that's
fight
what it's gonna
Eggman.
be because they show Shadow with like a little girl
Mm-hmm.
in the games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, come on now. But
This looks so much better than the last two Sonic movies that it's insane.
it looks like an actual movie, like an actual action.
And they're like, "Hey, Keanu,
is Shadow?
just
Come
be Neo." And they're like, "You're a colorful."
That voice is
bunch."
perfect.
He sounds like he's Neo.
We called Keanu a Shadow
years